right. Well, I'm Nick, and I'm a friend of yours, Brando, and this whole idea of the 2,000 candles, the idea that we can, as people, let other people know that they matter, that they're important, that we don't want them to be one of those numbers of people who have already gone over. And there are so many challenges we all face. We're all just people. We're all just human. But together, we can add up to a whole lot more than that. And so if we all just hang in, go one more day, one more hour, even one more minute, we all face really bad stuff sometimes. But we can be there for each other, and sometimes really incredibly good things can happen. So if you're watching this and maybe you've been thinking about coming to this place for the reason we've been trying to prevent, just realize that there are people out there who do care, and that you can make a difference in someone else's life too. So that's why I'm here. That's why these people are here, and there you go.
We're at the entrance to the San Francisco side of the Golden Gate Bridge. This is a group of people who actually showed up today. The weather forecast was for rain, so I think that delayed some other people coming. Nevertheless, though, I'm really thankful to God for this group to be in attendance and to show that lonely person out there that others do care. Right now, what they're doing is they're lighting up their candles. They're getting their candles ready. They're switching the power on to remember those who have lost their lives at the Golden Gate Bridge. And we're now going to start to come onto the bridge and move forward.
I'm here today because you had mentioned what your cause is about, and so I read about it, and so I decided to be part of it. And it's pretty much an epic walk either way, just to walk across this bridge, but also the cause of saving lives. I've walked across the bridge before, and it's such an inspiration. It's very inspiring. So as a result, I personally can't see a reason to, commit suicide at all, anywhere and any time, and with any device, bridge, rocket ship, any other thing. I don't know that I'm even that comfortable talking about it because I certainly would never do it. Life is good, and it's there to be quenched. Life is a thirst, got to quench it, and the only way to do that is to experience it, wake up every day, and be thankful that we're here at all.
So Betty, it's your first time on the bridge?
Yes, it is, and it's my husband's first time on the bridge too. And Caitlin.
Yeah. First time walking it.
And Caitlin.
How do you feel?
It shakes more than I thought it would.
It's your first time on the bridge?
Yes.
How do you feel?
Good.
Feel good? You glad you're here?
Yes.
That's beautiful. You want something, Rick?
I always thought this was a great opportunity for us to do a first walk and for the suicide prevention memorial, and I'm just glad and happy to be here to help do this walk. So.
It's a beautiful thing. The walk has become work, and that's really what it's all about, to be there and to be available to the police, to help in whatever way we can, to be able to administer and counsel people if need be, counsel them with good words, with words of hope, with words of life. Just takes willingness and openness and just being a person. But this bridge is no joke. It's a real place of trouble. So our actual walk has sped up quite a bit, and we're moving along at a little bit of a hurried pace because of what it is that we need to do. The amazing thing is that Happy New Year! One of my friends here from Sweden has a fear of heights, but she's overcome her height to stand up for life and to be there in the gap for someone who is who doesn't think that life has much value to it. That's what's beautiful. And not only her, but 3 or 4 other people in the group are afraid of heights, and this is also the first time they've been on the bridge. People are overcoming a lot of hurdles just so that that lonely person out there will want to live, and that's what's beautiful about what we're doing. So Pamela, It started out as a walk, but now it's become more of like a run/work. How do you feel? Do you feel that you're needed today?
Yes.
Do you feel that what you're doing is important?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I do feel that it was important for me to come out here today, and I do feel like it makes a difference. I don't feel like it makes a difference, actually. I know it makes a difference. And I'm very happy.
The fact that our group is kind of split up a little bit because we're trying to get to a place where we have a report of a person in trouble. That's the beautiful thing about it, is that we're breaking away from a walk and we're going to be a group to save life.
Absolutely. Yes. On the first day of the year.
And so what would you say to anyone who chose not to come today after what you just heard?
That if they would consider not just next New Year's Eve, but every day that they do something that they feel contributes to saving someone's life, and being there and letting people know how much they love them, be it their family, their friends, or anyone in their community, so that people really get the love that really exists, so that we can create more and more of that field, so the darkness doesn't really pull us in another direction.
We're almost to the second tower, and it looks like we haven't encountered that person, so the situation, so I believe the officers may have had to remove him from the bridge. Better safe than sorry if that took place, and or we just haven't gotten to them yet. We'll see.
Yes, I feel purpose in my being here.
And how did you feel when we were told that there was a person in trouble?
I was touched.
And you felt useful?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Absolutely.
And there's a fear of heights here?
Yes, but I try to overcome my own fear to be here.
To be here for other people?
Yes.
That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
I really felt a lot of compassion for that person, preventing them from wanting to jump over in light of what I understand they were going through or what they had happened in their life, that life is more valuable, that we really should cherish it and want to be able to cherish your life. That's how I felt.
And so did it give you greater understanding of why I'm here?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's definitely a cry out here. There's a cry in the human race for individuals that are wanting to go in that direction, which is really, someone's got to be there to show them differently that that's not the way to end your life or to really have success, or if you haven't had success.
And so what would you say to someone who chose not to come today? Do you see value in your being here now? Do you see greater value? What would you say to encourage them?
I would say to them that you need to take a few minutes out of for yourself, out of your life, and put something back into your life plus someone else's life. So I think you should be here, give up a couple hours of your time. It doesn't take that much. It's something that's very rewarding. You're here for definitely a purpose. And I think just mankind is here for a purpose. You're put here for a purpose, and it's not a selfish purpose.
And how did you feel when you heard what was going on? Did you feel that there was a reason for you to be here today?
Yeah, I felt there is a great reason to be here, and it was really good that the police officers were here to also stop the person from attempting to want to jump, even though that we were all on our way here to do the exact same thing. So I thought that was really great. There's a lot of life around here. As we see today as being here, we see lots of dolphins. There's a lot of nature here that brings about a lot of life. And I think it would be great that if a person who can just open up themselves to see the other things around that they could appreciate other than trying to commit suicide, I think that would be great.
How does it feel when you got the word that there was trouble and that our presence was really appreciated?
It felt a bit awkward, to be honest. It felt a bit like, okay, and it brought back my focus while we're really here and made it clear for me that this could really happen while we're here, and we're the ones probably that can make a difference, the person not to jump. So, on the bike, they were really fast, and I thought this smelled so like trouble. Yeah. And I was also glad that we're here in a group. I think that helps a lot for me, that we're, to share whatever there's to share and to have people to relate to when it comes to trouble.